The iGrow 100 series controller gives you the options to program your ventilation equipment such as gable vents, roll-up sidewalls, or pad vents using two options: non-proportionally, which is open all the way, close all the way, non-stop, using the on and off equipment type, and one channel, like channel 5, the gable vent. The second way is proportionally, using certain distances in percentages, using the vent equipment type, and two consecutive channels. The first channel, odd, must be wired to open, and the second channel, even, to close it. And right now, what we're going to do is program these two independent channels to be a consolidated open-close vent channel. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and hit the button OK, System Setup, Equipment Setup, and right now we're going to go ahead and make channel 3 be one consolidated vent channel. Channel 3. Then we're going to go ahead and go into Initial Settings, and then we're going to go ahead and set Type, and then set General Type. And what we're going to do is make this type be a vent. And note that it has a statement that states this will delete previous settings for channels 3 and for channels 4. Hit OK. And then now it prompts us for open to close times and also set up overrides. To determine vent open to close times, manually switch the vent and time its fully closed to open position. We're going to go ahead and put a time here, and we're going to go ahead and put a time 3 minutes, and we're going to put 30 seconds. Hit OK. And hit back again, and we're going to scroll to set up overrides. And note, overrides are important for safe and effective vent operations. You can do a timed override or a weather override. The weather station or some of its core components need to be installed to set up these overrides. Rain is the open limit that a vent can be opened when rain is detected. Wind is the open limit if the wind speed is higher than X miles per hour or kilometers miles per hour. And thirdly, the outside temperature is the open limit if the temperature is under a certain amount of degrees. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go back, and we set up our open to close time. And we're going to go ahead and set the name. And for this one, we are going to call it wall vent. And just go ahead and hit OK. And hit back. And we're going to go ahead and assign the stage. And note, wall is now 2 channels, and you also can note that the NA represents that this device is not applicable in the heat and neutral stage. It can only be initiated from cool 1 through cool 6. But let's go ahead and navigate to the location to where we're going to program our wall vent. Cool 1, we're going to go ahead and make our wall vent 20%. And then at cool 2, we're going to make our wall vent 40%. And then cool 3, we're going to make our wall vent 60%. And then hit right. And you can also go backwards to get to the higher percentages. So what we've done, we have set the wall vent to be open from 20, 40, 60, 80 to 100% in our staging. And continue to go back and save our settings. And then just go home. Once your vents have been successfully programmed, allow your controller to momentarily identify the newly implemented vent configuration, and within moments, your vent will respond to the programmed parameters. And as you can see, it says wall at 80% in auto at cool stage 4. And that's our vent programming video.